Okay, so taking up the question number 6 from the homework. This is the path of the football. You want to know when it hits the ground. So are we talking about quadratic or are we talking about vertex? Yep. Quadratic. Good. All right. So my A is negative 0.1, my B is 1, and my C is 0.5. Okay. So D equal negative B plus or minus root B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. Okay. So D equals negative 1 plus or minus. Let's see what this comes out to. 1 squared plus 4 times 0.1 times 0.5, 1.2 all over negative 0.2. Okay, so D equals negative 1 plus or minus square root 1.2, 1.1 basically, over negative 0.2. So my two answers, D is negative 1 plus 1.1 divided by negative 0.2, you get negative 0.5. Okay, on the other side, negative 1 minus 1.1 divided by negative 0.2, you get 10.5. Okay. Remember, this is the path of a ball. So, should I take both answers? One answer? Yep.
I'm going to take 10.5 because you can't have a negative.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to reject this one. And so my therefore statement would be, therefore, the football hits the ground after traveling 10.5 meters horizontally. Okay. Sounds good. Do you think you'll see a question like this on the test tomorrow? Yeah. Like, you can be like 90% sure you'll see. Okay. Now this one, it's saying when will the height be 2.6 meters above the ground? So I'm going to sub in 2.6 in the equation. Okay. Rearrange it into standard form. So negative 0.1 d squared plus d minus 2.1 equals 0. So now my A is negative 0.1, B is 1, C is negative 2.1. Okay, and again, just because you did quadratic in part A doesn't mean part B is automatically vertex. Okay, both of these questions was asking you when, and when it asks you when, you're talking about your x value. So we're doing quadratic formula. Okay, so D equal negative 1 plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Alright, so D equal 1 minus 4 times negative 0.1 times negative 2.1, 0.16, square root that, 0.4. So negative 1 plus or minus 0.4 over negative 0.2. Do my two arrows. So D equal -1 plus 0.4 divided by -0.2. You get 3. And -1 minus 0.4 divided by -0.2. You get 7. Alright. So here I got 2 positive answers. Am I rejecting any of these or am I taking both? Both. Yeah. Okay. Don't forget your units. What would my therefore statement be then for this case? The football will reach a height of 2.6 meters when it travels 3 meters and also 7 meters horizontally. Okay. Just like what, and if I were to ask you to do a sketch of the path of the ball, you should be able to tell me some key info right here. Okay. So looking at the overall equation, where did I start? How high did I stand? Okay. What's my y-intercept? Yep. 0.5. My y-intercept is right here. So this is where I'm standing. That's me right there. Okay. Throwing a football. Actually, my hand should be like right here. Okay. 0.5. Okay. When does it hit the ground? When did we say that that football will hit the ground? Kelly? No, we found it. When does that football hit the ground? So let's say you kicked it. What is this point right here? Hazel? Sorry? 10.5, yeah. We found it in part, yeah. We found it in part A. Alright. And it also asks, when will it reach a height of 2.6? It was once when you kicked the ball on the way up at 3, and when it was coming back down at 7. Okay. Now suppose I add on to this question and I ask, what's the maximum height of this football? All right. Maximum. The word maximum tells you I'm looking for vertex. Yeah, so this point right here. All right. Couple of ways to find a vertex. Remember, we can either do complete the square, or we can do the average of the two and then figure it out that way. For the sake of the review, let's do complete the square for this. Okay, so let's use this equation. H equals -0.1 d squared plus c plus 0.5. Okay, yeah. Alright, so for the sake of the review, let's do complete the square to figure out where that is my vertex. So first step, factor out that coefficient. Factor out the a, even if it means creating a decimal. So 1 divided by -0.1, you get 10. Okay, so what I did here was 1 divided by negative 0.1, and I got that negative 10. Second step, take half of b, and so half of b, negative 10, divided by 2, and then square it. So negative 5 squared, which gives me 25. So I'm going to plus 25 minus 25. Okay. Third step, I'm going to bring this fourth term out. So d squared minus 10d plus 25. Bring this out. So negative 0.1 times negative 25. I get 2.5. So plus 2.5. Don't forget this 0.5 is still here as well. So plus 0.5. Okay. This I can now factor. What does this factor down to? Yep. D minus 5, right? Because it's this number right here. That's why I always write the side step. So D minus 5. Okay, and then just add these two, so you get plus 3. Okay, so my vertex, what is my vertex? Aryan? Okay, if I were to write a therefore statement using this point of intersection, what would my therefore statement be? Yeah.
Let's put horizontally, it's the maximum height of.
Perfect. The football reaches its maximum height of 3 meters after traveling 5 meters horizontally. Okay. That's what your vertex means. X, this is your X, which is the horizontal distance traveled. And then this is your Y, which is the maximum height, like the up down. So completing my graph right here, after 5 seconds, it reaches the maximum height of 3 meters. And there we go. What a beautiful graph of the football. Okay. Okay, so this is a really good question. It involves quadratic formula and it involves completing the square.
Wait, I have a question. If C is 0 for the quadratic formula, is 4AC just inexistent or 4A?
4AC, it will make it 0, but you still have the b square.
So it's just B.
Yes, so that is just b. Yeah.